Hey, this is being recorded from my camera roll. I'm going to read the summarized Sunday update for Bleed. You can find the whole blog post at ericleo.org on the new release blog or on video in my last week's Sunday update. Then I'm going to read the future blog post for Going Gaga. It's Sunday, March 26, 2023, and this is the Sunday update. Hi, my name is Eric Leo 108. I'm a sociologist, philosopher, and hip-hop artist with schizoaffective disorder. I release a new rap song every week. March 2023's fourth release is called Bleed. The next release drops March 28th and is called Going Gaga. Bleed is about ending mass shootings in America. On my blog, I talk about how the number one cause of death to children is guns, and the occurrences are so ubiquitous. Every year, people mistake the 4th of July fireworks for gunfire. We have this problem because America is a militaristic nation that is, by consequence, the largest producer of guns in the world. To sell more guns, the gun manufacturers through the NRA have lobbied the government to make guns legal. They support Republicans who filibuster common sense gun legislation. So it's the Republicans' fault, sponsored by the NRA, which is the result of corporate rule, that we have such a problem with mass shootings. We need a nationwide ban of guns in the United States if we want to bring back peace to the people and stop letting politicians rule with fear. So on the song, my vocals were self-recorded. The beat was made by TheyCallMeHeat from Crack House Recordings in Lansing, Michigan. The female feature is Daneikashley from Fiverr. The boys' choir was sung by the kids of Martymind from Fiverr. The track was mixed and mastered by Sam Peters at La Luna Recording Studio in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The cover art was made by ArtworkGang from Fiverr, and a special thank you and salute to the artist Russ. All right. A little work update. I'm going to start posting the word of the day to Tumblr in April. I'm really considering deleting my Instagram if TikTok gets banned. This is because Mark Zuckerberg has lobbied to ban TikTok because Meta can't compete. If it were about privacy, Congress should pass an internet privacy bill, not ban TikTok. If the Chinese want your data, they would just buy it from Meta like everyone else. The truth is, this is happening again because of corporate rule. TikTok is eating big tech's lunch, and instead of competing, they have to change the government's public opinion to ban it. So I wrote in a song. I rewrote Eva Grace's You'll Always Be a Fan about Zuckerberg and Meta, but I don't think I'll ever publish it. Okay, so that was the update for Bleed, and this is for Going Gaga. This is the blog post that will be released on Friday, March 31st, I think. Going Gaga is my 37th official release. This is the release for Friday, March 31st, but I scheduled the release 3 days early because it's Lady Gaga's birthday on the 28th of March. The track is inspired specifically by Gaga's track, Bad Romance. I have a trope on my blog at ericleo108.com called Cosmic Love, where I talk about how Gaga uses attractive mates such as Emma Watson, Selena Gomez, or Haley Steinfeld to communicate through media semantics. For the latest post, visit Cosmic Love, love spelled with a U.com. I haven't made a new post in months, but Lady Gaga was the original Cosmic Love back in 2012. I didn't know she was, but that's just what I call it now because the occurrences have happened so frequently that I just started divulging the occurrences. There was always an underlying association tying the reference to Emma Watson, but Gaga was the front runner in my heart. Back then, around 2012, I had just been diagnosed with schizophrenia and didn't know what semantic priming was and hadn't developed my theory of cosmic love. I also wouldn't come to terms of having schizophrenia and needing medication until 2018. Admittedly, Gaga put me through a lot of grief. I thought she wanted to help me and was communicating through semantics on Facebook. I talk about this in my song Talk to Me, which is about Emma Watson, but references the Lady Gaga situation. As an example of the semantics and cosmic love back then, I had sold my motorcycle to pay for my first album, Edgelution. In the album, I have a song called Daneikashley Rhythm, where I covertly talk about or reference Gaga. Then Gaga's album cover for Born This Way was a motorcycle with her head as the front light. It was the first instance of coincidental semantics represented by an attractive mate, which drove me crazy. I ended up going to New York twice to try and meet Gaga. Now I just ignore it, but back then it was really pervasive and drove me crazy. The first time I went, I ended up in a mental institution, but the second time I met her father after I ate at their restaurant, Joanne. I don't get a lot of coincidences anymore, and if I do, I'm more prone to ignore them and find them dismissible, but the whole point of my theory is they add up to a holistic, consistent, and systematic communication from Gaia that is more of a feeling, which is why I'm still convinced it's actually happening. I'm essentially ignoring that I think that the earth is communicating to me through telepathic rando nodding and points of realization. I've never met Gaga, but I continue to be inspired by her music. Although I still love Gaga, her art, her sound, and find her to be a great inspiration, I wouldn't actively seek her out or try to date her. This is why I chose her song Bad Romance, because our current only history is a one-sided bad romance. I have another song called Just Dance, inspired by Gaga, that's just about dance and steals her hook. In this song, I talk about my personality in music. It's not an act, and I make reference to Roman Atwood in the first verse, whom I'm a big fan of. I use them in the song because Roman and Brittany, his wife, exemplify having a good relationship. The track was recorded, mixed and mastered by Sam Peters at La Luna in Going Gaga was recorded, mixed and mastered by Sam Peters of La Luna Recordings in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The beat is by Keanu, and the cover art was made by ArtworkGang from Fiverr. Okay, that was it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my family. I hope you like the Sunday update. I love you very much. Remember, peace, love, unity, and until next time, take care, all right?